This week on SoapNet, it's Port Charles.
Who is my father?
Kevin wants to find out.
I have some questions.
Well, let's put our heads together and come up with a solution to this problem.
This whole situation, Lucy, is a lot more complicated.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know what this means, Lucy.
Don't you need to know?
Is he getting closer to the truth? Don't miss Port Charles. It's coming up next, right here on SoapNet.
SoapNet, soap watching made easy.
All ready?
Yes. Show him in.
Hello, Estelle.
It's been much too long.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing.
Today's high news.
What a goal line stand by the Flyers. An incredible defensive performance.
Well, aren't you going to say anything?
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, I just stopped by to pick up some earrings because I thought I might have left them here.
Oh, I haven't seen any earrings.
Well, that doesn't mean that they're not here. I mean, they are pretty small, only a quarter carat.
We have some trouble?
No. Just the outfit needs a little breaking in, that's all.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Well, I just bought it today for a very big date I've got tonight.
Oh, you got a date.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the guy?
Nobody you know.
Try me. What's his name?
His name is Chandler.
Oh, Chandler.
Yep, he's this very cute, very rich guy who's been after me since, like, freshman year, so...
Right. Chandler, isn't that the name of that guy on that show that you always watch?
So, there can't be more than one Chandler?
All right. I guess I can.
What, are you jealous? Or...
Please, hell no, I ain't jealous.
Good, because, you know, you're the one who said that we should just move on, so...
Yeah, so I'm happy for you. Yeah, do it.
I will.
All right.
All right.
Still at the 2-yard line. Tries to throw on first down, brings his team to...
Oh, it feels so good.
Tonight with the temperature dropping to a cold 19.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. Just, dropped Neil off.
Not at Courtney's.
Oh, no, at a friend's. But, he was talking about her a little on the way over.
Yeah?
Yeah. He still doesn't want to live with her, but he's kind of worried.
What about?
Her being all alone. He's afraid she might be mad at him for bailing out on her.
That's great. That's just great. She hasn't done enough to the kid. Now she's gonna make him feel guilty? Wait, don't tell me you're backing off.
No, I want him to be here. You know that. I can tell he misses her, that's all.
Frank.
No, I'm only saying, in spite of all of the rotten stuff Courtney has done, the one good thing about her, and probably the only good thing, is how much she loves our son.
Well, I still think he's better off here.
Hey, bro, turn it up.
Also coming up on our evening news, an exclusive interview with the insider who leaked the story of General Hospital's HIV-positive resident. And part 2 of our special feature on fad diets, health and fitness guru.
Guess we'll find out who to thank.
Here we go. Half mushroom, half anchovy. There we go. Dig in. What's the matter? Not hungry?
Yeah, I am.
Why aren't you eating? Huh? Did you come to your senses and realize that
Little fish that look like eyebrows don't belong on pizza.
Yeah, I thought you were this big gourmet.
Well, I am. It's just a place for anchovies, you know? Like in a Caesar salad or a nice puttanesca sauce. But pizza? Ooh.
Well, I like them.
And why aren't you eating them?
I don't know, I guess I'm a little distracted.
Still thinking about that visit with your mother?
Yeah, it was pretty strange.
Oh. Did you get any of those answers that you've been looking for?
She just did her usual double talk in circles routine. Except she did open up about one thing.
And what's that?
Why she didn't want me in town.
Really?
Yeah, it's because of my grandma. She's getting worse. A lot worse.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I felt bad for her, though. I mean, I'm glad she told me because I was totally starting to freak a little.
About what?
My mom and I were having this moment. You know, we were kind of connecting. It was nice.
And?
It was almost exactly identical to this memory I had the other day in a session with Kevin. A memory from my childhood.
Oh, of your mother?
Yeah, when I was sitting on her lap and she sang me my favorite lullaby. Only
what?
Yesterday, when I asked my mom to sing me the lullaby, she didn't even remember it.
Not at all.
She sang the wrong one. What is up with that?
Wish I knew.
Or am I just making a big deal out of nothing? I mean, you can totally tell me if I am.
Given everything that's happened lately with your family, I think you should trust your gut.
Really?
If it's telling you something's wrong, then maybe it is.
Can I get you a cup of tea?
No, thank you.
I'm sorry I don't have more to offer, but I do appreciate you coming.
Well, the truth is, if you hadn't asked me, I would have come on my own. You and I have a lot to talk about, don't we, Estelle?
Oh, I love that tune. Oh. Do you like it? The big band sound?
Why, yes, I do.
Oh, it's just my favorite. Oh, you know, I used to dance with my girls to this. Oh, yeah. They loved it, too. Just like I did. You know, Glenn Miller, Tommy Dorsey, all of them.
Really? You know, Grace never mentioned that to me. But then she never talked about her family very much. She did tell me that she had a mother and a younger sister. But you know, I'm certain that she never, ever mentioned Livy.
Oh, well. Gracie was very protective of Livy. We all are.
You don't find it odd that she never once mentioned her niece to her own fiancé?
I don't find it odd at all. Well, that's enough of the music. Now, I think that we ought to talk about why I asked you here.
I know why you asked me here. You want me to stay away from Livy. Do you know why I wanted to see you?
You know, I couldn't begin to guess what is in that head of yours.
I want to know why Livy was kept a secret all these years. I want to know why first Grace, then you and Rachel, never said one word about this child that you claim to love so much to anyone.
SoapNet is the place for...
Oh, and by the way, definitely return all that stuff that I spent days picking out for this dump.
Look, I already told you I wasn't keeping it.
Fine. Live in an ugly apartment, see if I care.
Well, you won't have to look at it after today, now will you?
No, I won't. Excuse me.
You know, Allison, I don't remember you taking off your earrings. Ever. When exactly did you say you lost these things?
Oh, look, turn this up.
What?
I want to hear this. It's about that HIV narc over at GH. It concerns my career.
Oh, your career.
Okay, my job, whatever. Turn it up.
Our Evening Edition, we'll be talking to the General Hospital source who, to protect their identity, requested we conduct the interview in silhouette and alter their voice. Stay tuned for a WLPC exclusive with this brave citizen. But now, let's go to Randy and our traffic copter.
Please, a brave citizen? How brave do you have to be to hide in silhouette?
Oh, which doctor's positive, do you know?
No, I don't have a clue. But I heard it was just one big lie anyways. But turn that back up, because I want to hear this interview.
Oh, come on. You got plenty of time before the evening news. Of course, you can go, catch it with your date.
Well, aren't you just in a big hurry to get rid of me? What do you have, like, big plans or something?
Kicking around a few possibilities.
Yeah, well, while you're kicking around a few possibilities, my date and I will be dining at Mario's by candlelight.
Oh.
And then dancing until we drop at Luke's.
Good, good. It's about time you got out and had some fun.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look. There they are. Ouch. See, they were... Look. They were here the whole time. Oh.
Oh, so is that what you meant by kind of breaking it in?
Look, it's really not that big of a deal, okay? My seamstress can sew it up in a second. Plus, Chandler likes me in revealing clothes.
Well, I wouldn't reveal, too much. Unless you want to get arrested. Here, put this on.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Look, would you just tie this around your waist, please?
Fine. Is that better? Are you happy?
Yeah, just looking out for you, that's all.
Yeah, well, I don't need you looking out for my butt anymore. No pun intended.
All right. So now you got your earrings and everything, so wouldn't want to keep Chandler waiting, Chandler?
Well, actually, it's okay. He really doesn't mind. I already have him eating out of the palm of my hand.
Oh, okay. Great, great. I'm sure you two will be very, very happy together.
Yeah, that's the plan.
All
right. Excuse me. Bye.
Speaking of Kevin, he's become pretty protective of you.
What did he say?
Well, he just wanted to make sure my intentions were honorable.
That is so funny. Kevin and Lucy are trying to protect me from you. My mom is trying to protect me from Kevin and Lucy. You're the only one not telling me to shut anyone out.
It's because I know how much you care about everyone.
Well, I just wish they knew how much I cared about you.
It's nice of you to say. Of course, I can understand where they're coming from. I mean, they care quite a bit about you, and unfortunately, every time they look at me, they see Julie.
That is so unfair.
Yeah, well, life's unfair.
Do you think Julie's the reason that my mom and grandmother hate Kevin so much?
Is that what Kevin said?
Well, when I asked him, he just said that it was inappropriate to talk about himself in our sessions, and that if I wanted answers about myself, I'd have to find out on my own.
Well, personally, I might think the animosity toward Kevin is about Julie if it were only Rachel. But your grandmother hates Kevin, too. She never met Julie.
Wait a minute. What about Aunt Grace?
What about her?
You think it had something to do with the fact that he knew her?
Livy, there's something you should know. Rachel and your grandmother tried to stop Kevin's wedding.
They what?
And I've always believed that it had something to do with the fact that Kevin knew Grace.
Do you know why I tried to stop your wedding?
Well, obviously it had something to do with revenge because you believed wrongly that I was responsible for Grace's death.
No, you're the one who's wrong. I did it out of love for Gracie. Because there you were, moving on with your life, while poor, sweet Gracie was lying in her grave, utterly forgotten. She deserved more than that.
Actually, I haven't forgotten her, Estelle. As much as I'd like to, those are memories that I'll never escape.
You look like you're doing just fine.
Well, looks can be deceiving now, can't they? Which brings me back to my question, which I notice you still haven't answered. Why was Livy kept a secret?
I don't have to answer your question. You're a murderer. And I'm glad that you're being haunted by Gracie. You should be haunted by her every minute, every day for the rest of your life.
Forget your medication today, Estelle?
No, I'm just fine. I'm fine. No thanks to you. All right, okay. Now, you want to rid yourself of Gracie? I know how to do it.
Stay away from Livy. Forget it.
You think you are so high and mighty, don't you, Doctor? That you can do whatever you want, and no one can touch you. Well, you're not going to get away with it. Because Livy is wonderful and sweet and loving, just like Gracie. And you can't destroy her the way you destroyed my daughter.
How you and Rachel raised a child as sweet and unaffected as Livy is beyond me.
Don't you dare talk to me
You know, on the
like
way over
that.
here, I actually wondered if working with Livy was a good idea. But I can see now more clearly than ever that she really needs my help.
Kevin, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. I don't know where all that came from. The fact is that I really would like to take a stab at ending our disagreements once and for all.
Watching SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you.
We are talking to the person who has the inside scoop on what's going on behind that veil of secrecy at General Hospital. First of all, can you tell us the name of the doctor who's HIV positive?
I could, but that's not what this is about. I'm here solely to alert the public that this person is working very closely in potentially high-risk situations with people who are already weak and vulnerable, and this includes innocent children, who should be our primary concern.
Now, General Hospital claims that none of its patients are in any danger from the doctors working there.
Of course they're saying that, but are you willing to take that kind of risk for yourself or for your family? I know I'm not.
Thank you for talking to us today.
I felt morally obligated to do so.
I'd like to emphasize again that there have never been any cases of an HIV-positive healthcare worker unintentionally infecting a patient.
What a circus. I'd sure like to know who the hell that was standing in the shadows.
There's only one person it could have been.
So, how did I do?
Well, not bad if you want to create mass hysteria.
Oh, I wasn't trying to scare anybody. It's just that I'm a mother myself, and I will do whatever it takes to keep our children safe.
I'll take a slice of your cheeseless.
For here?
Yeah, why not? Got no other place to be except home with Banana.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, no, it's true. Keep the change.
You're a doll.
Yeah, thanks. At least somebody thinks so.
Sorry, I should have told you about this wedding thing sooner.
Well, why didn't you?
I wasn't there, you know. And I'm not one for rumor and innuendo.
So then why now?
I thought any little bit of information I could give you would help, but I can see it's only upset you further. I'm sorry.
So why did they do it?
What, try and stop the wedding?
Yeah.
Well, from what I heard, it had something to do with Kevin knowing Grace. But like I said, I wasn't there, so anything I tell you is secondhand.
But there were lots of other people there, right?
Half the town.
Boy, am I gonna love watching my mother squirm out of this one.
Please, excuse me. I mean, there was no excuse for that behavior. It's just, I don't know, it's just so hard. Being here and locked up and away from all the people that you love. I mean, Livy is really the only one I have left.
You have Rachel.
She's too busy for a doddering old woman like me.
Estelle.
I didn't mean to fall apart on you like this. Could you do me a favor and just get my hanky. It's in that dresser in the top drawer. It's way in the back. It has a little embroidered flowers on it. Did you find it?
Still looking.
Let me see if I can't help you.
You know, Estelle, if you're gonna try and kill me every time you see me, you might want to work on your subtlety.
You monster! You're not gonna get away with it! You're not gonna get away with it!
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
On the next Port Charles.
Does it bother you even a little bit to know that you are a horrible mother?
Would you want to stir up some trouble with me?
Maybe Rachel is not Livy's mother, and maybe Grace is.
An all-new episode of All My Children is coming up next. But if you found yourself short a couple of children this week, find the missing ones with the All My Children Marathon. Sunday at 6:30 p.m., 3:30 Pacific. Only here on SoapNet.
Here's tonight.